Well, there's a couple ways of thinking about it. There's the activities that are happening here, and then there's the official designation. And no one can really predict an alternate reality, but a lot of things that are happening here would still be happening without the designation. The designation is great in many ways, but this is an area that was already full of artists and full of at least some arts venues before the designation happened. So those things were happening, and they weren't, all brought on board by the designation. That said, the designation has certainly boosted the profile of the district. So people in Baltimore already knew that Charles Theater was here, but as soon as you were able to label an area as the Station North Arts and Entertainment District, then the New York Times starts writing about it, and the Washington Post recently covered the district, and other national and international press have covered us. And so that's helped to really make this a focal point. People call me all the time and say they have a dance company in Seattle and they're looking for space in Baltimore and want to move here. Um, or even people from other parts of Baltimore are interested in coming here. So it's kind of a seal of approval, the fact that it's been approved by the state. People recognize it as an area where things are happening in a positive sense. So I think that's happened here most strongly. It's started to happen in Highlandtown. It's too early to tell really on the west side for now. One of the big problems we have in Baltimore is that a lot of areas become quite stigmatized. People hear East Baltimore, West Baltimore, North Avenue, and they immediately say, no way, I'm not going anywhere near that, not living near that, not working near that. And younger populations who are moving into Baltimore perhaps, or who just weren't around in the 60s, 70s, 80s, don't have those associations with some of those places. So North Avenue to a MICA undergrad now is probably thought of as a great place to go to get pizza or to see jazz music or to maybe have your studio if you're a grad student at MICA, since those are now on North Avenue. Versus my parents, grandparents who think about North Avenue as being the place you try to avoid at all costs. So that turnover has been quite important for changing the district.